Hello! I want to take a minute to talk about some things and bring up a few points that maybe you haven't thought about them this way, and this is interesting. Okay, first, my brother's on his way here, which I am happy about, so happy about. And he's going to go fishing as soon as he gets here, most likely, because most time when he comes up to visit, he goes fishing, and that's cool. And, everyone has their hobbies and everyone has their things to do. But see, as a conscious being, I have to say, here's a weird thing. Everyone can do what they want to do. Go fishing. I could go. Mom would say, "Go with him. Go fishing." I would sit there and I would meditate, and I would think that my brother's hooking living things to fry up, to eat them with some marinade or something on them. Think about this first, real quick. Nothing against it. Do what you want to do, but I won't harm anything, and I have nothing against anyone who is. I'm just a happy living being who understands what we're all here for, including the plants and animals and everything. So, just to add a little extra to that, we have someone who wants to catch fish and fry them up when we don't need to eat. I haven't really eaten anything in a couple of days, and this isn't about my diet. I'm just saying, like, first of all, you go to a lake and there's a living thing that you got to kill and then you cook it up. Or there's this thing that grows and it opens up its pod with this fruit here and it says, "Here, have this fruit." Because if you don't have it, soon it's going to fall on the ground and rot. I'd rather give it to you when it's fresh, and here you go. And if you keep good care of me, I'll keep giving you more. And there's other friends of mine that grow and we produce fruits. And we say, "Here, take this and take the seeds and put some more." And if you don't think that the world is full of enough room for us to grow fruits and vegetables, get a pot and put a seed in it and see what happens, and it'll grow a thing and it'll say, "Here, have this food to eat for you, just for you, have this." So we don't need to kill and eat anything that's alive. That's one point. Now, the next subject. Let's say I don't work anymore. I'm not going to work anymore, but I will work hard for a purpose. I just will not work for money to pay taxes for an economy that I don't agree with, and I don't agree with it so much that I won't work a job. So if someone was to say, for instance, and I'm never going to date, but this is just a for instance I'm using. So this guy, he's a really awesome guy. What does he do for a living? He doesn't work. He won't work for the government. Oh, he's one of those guys. No, he's not one of those guys. Oh, see, he won't work for a restaurant. He won't work for a doctor. He won't work for a secretary office. He won't work for any kind of construction, unless it was by means of voluntary work, and all other volunteers who were doing it for a housing place for people, or donating food to a needy place, or teaching people how to garden and grow their own food and take care of their own bodies and minds and everything in the world around them. Like, we're living in a place where other people don't seem to care about the obvious ways we should be living because they're happy with the conveniences of poison. And we have to stop doing this. If we don't, we're literally killing ourselves, and we have been for a long time. Our ancestors were borderlining, teaching us good qualities, and then wanting to be able to relax and kick back. And as the children of those ancestors, we wanted to relax and kick back more and have those tasks taken care of for us. And I will take care of the task for people. You give me a question, I will answer it. You have a problem, I will give you the solution. But you have to understand, I'm coming from a place of nothing but truth. I'm not giving you my opinion anymore. Literally, I love my brother. That's not an opinion. That's the truth. That's Dan. I don't hold on to any Dan stuff too personally. Although, as an individual, I have to exercise my ability to choose and, you know, be rational and play my position. But it's all more or less an act. This is the third one I want to say. You're not really a dad, okay? Say, some people never see their dad. So for a moment in time, they had somebody who gave this life essence, okay? Maybe they hold resentment. Maybe they are just thankful that they're alive. Whatever their situation. I'm a dad who loves my kids, and they're choosing not to see me. I'm lucky enough to have a dad who I've been able to see be a crab, be awesome, be a good grandpa, be sort of neglectful or just so zoomed into the TV. But everyone does that. So it's not something I'm trying to say, but I've been lucky enough to see all those sides of an individual. Like, my kids haven't seen that, and I'm here and I want to, and I have a government that won't allow me to through paperwork. And it's just, it's a mockery of a logical, conscious being who Who understands right and wrong when I'm told that I have to do this because that's what's right, listening to paper. So if someone was to say that this is the guy I know and this is a little about him, according to society, it would be wrong. But when I say things like, do you need to kill something to eat it? And you say, no, but I want to. You have to realize you were brought up wrong from that simple answer. One last thing. If you fall over on the ground, you can't proceed upward or forward in life if you don't stand up. Second instance, say you get your pant leg snagged on a nail or a hook or something. You can't do anything unless you go down and unravel it or unhook it from the nail so you can move forward and progress in life. When you're making the right steps in your life and for others around you, and there's a society and a government and a faction of world leaders who care more about policies and money than caring about the well-being of the living creatures, living people, living things around them, and they're holding you down. Like that nail, sometimes you have to unravel yourself from it, because if not, you're choosing to stay in shackles. Nothing against the individuals thinking they're doing right. But underneath it all, there's a wrongness underneath keeping other people in line without teaching them how to do it themselves and being patient enough to let them do it. We have to get there, or else it's going to be a bloodbath someday if we don't learn how to get over our egos and our need to qualify and start doing the right thing because it's the right thing. Until next time, peace.